Hello everybody, unexpected video for the start of the year. Happy New Year, by the way, everybody. Oh, that's a bad omen there as my microphone just flops on the keyboard. Yeah, unexpected video. I didn't expect to do a video right now, but yeah, I was just about to take the decorations down behind me. Then I saw that Kabam had released an Year 8 roadmap. Yes, a Year 8 narrative roadmap, which we're gonna react to now, and as well look at potential champions coming into next year and also some of the events. Do bear in mind, if you've seen the video, then you'll know already, there's only 6 months that have been teased for us. Everything from June onwards is, well, we don't really know what's going to happen. And I don't know if Kabam are going to be doing another video to this, which, you know, this is good to toast off the year. I would have liked this in December, but hey, you know, it's here. Something a little bit of hype, you know, for the year, and also getting back to seeing what's dropping. So let's watch the video and also kind of talk about stuff. So I definitely was deciding to take a bit of time off. I was hoping to take, well, I took yesterday off today, and, well, I haven't really taken today off, and tomorrow. So I was thinking about the MCN, so I might do an MCN or not. It's a really cool little video. It's only like 1 minute 56 long. There's a little bit of a build up and talking about, well, what's, you know, what's been in the past and what foes are coming. As a lot of people point out, it'd be nice to see Act 8 and where we're going. But to kick things off, first of all, is this. This is something that I thought was coming out last year, but I think it was meant to be Titania was kind of factoring into these kind of, I think it's the Masters of Evil. The Masters of Evil have so many members, so it's really difficult to go, it's going to be this one or this one. I'm pretty certain this time it's like Baron Zemo has got to be in game. A lot of people have called out for that particular character to come into game. Not quite sure what the champion and the summoner vote's going to kind of factor into champions being released in different scheme of things this year, but I'm sure Kabam will kind of thrust something into it the same way they did Quicksilver in with that Gala month, which was a banging month. But yeah, you could see anybody as a secondary champion to it. It could be associated, not associated. It could be someone that's kind of like a good guy, but I would expect to see someone like Baron Zemo. Would you see the likes of Bulldozer, for example, Goliath, maybe not, like Thunderball, Tiger Shark. There's tons. I mean, we've had some weird champions in the past, so we could kind of go either way with this. But yeah, lots of funny options could be associated with the Masters of Evil. And you know, the video does go on, especially to kind of like some of these characters, which you see the Shark one and the Bulldozer and stuff like that. Ant-Man is going to be in your February release. Again, this is a tough one. Before we go, that's March, but before we kind of talk about February, right? This is the difficult one again with Ant-Man being released. Now, I got this feeling that we might see Cassandra Lang's kind of Ant-Man, Ant-Woman, which is kind of Stinger. So I kind of feel we might get that. I don't think we'll get like a cinematic movie version of it. If we do, I would say it's better suited for some random characters. Like I think Jonathan Majors, is it Jonathan Majors? I think it's Jonathan. I was going to say Jonathan Mayers. Jonathan Majors' version of Kang, you know, helmet off kind of version. I think that would be quite cool. I don't think we'd get it, but you know, I'd like to kind of think that we could go back to these movie versions. Looking at some of the cast listing for Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, it does look like we have some kind of like other bit characters. Like we've got what is it? We've got Jimmy Woo in. We've also got what was that other character? The one that's being played by Bill Murray. This Krylar, but I just don't. It's not a sell. I don't think I can ever sell it as being a character kind of like coming into. It just doesn't work. As I said, like I kind of feel like it would be something like Stinger and Jimmy Woo. Jimmy Woo is a cool character. It's not. You know, we've got a popularity from like the MCU side of things, so yeah, I could potentially see it coming in. So definitely kind of going like, okay, well, you know, Jimmy Woo as a potential character option for next year. It'd be interesting to see where the puzzle is, that champion kind of like state of the battle realm, because then you'd be able to kind of go like, oh, okay, well that kind of links with that and that kind of stuff. And yeah, March is your continuation, especially because you see like the Young Avengers, and it could be like more characters associated with that. And this kind of makes me feel like we are going to get 2 other characters that I think we know about. Like we have kind of like seen this before. I did a little bit of a disservice to the what was it, the Easter egg type video we had recently for Champions, because there was a nod to Viv Vision. And with Viv Vision being a character in the Young Avengers, it's kind of like, and we even saw like it was an image. There's every possibility we could see them, coming coming in to as a character. We need more text, so yeah, this would be kind of like a cool little addition. And as well, with some of the imagery that was on the screen, where is it there? It means Kate Bishop. Kind of feels like we're at some point going to get this kind of Young Avengers kind of grouping together. We've already got Quicksilver. Well, no, we haven't got. No, I'm looking at the wrong there. I'm looking at Speed. Is that Speed? I think it's, yeah, Speed. Yeah, Speed and Wiccan. Could we get Speed? Well, we just had Quicksilver. Like, would it be wise to kind of do that with like a year, less than a year? Hulkling. So yeah, a lot of kind of opportunity there for Kate Bishop. And as I said, I think Viv Vision is kind of a no-brainer to be in, but could be wrong in March, I think it is. And Spidey's are back, yes. As said here, Mr. Arnold does a great job, by the way. It's sad not seeing Gabe, but there's a Spider-Verse-based event that's coming, which I want to say is in April. The kind of tagline for that one is, two unlikely people pair up, trying to kind of find out between those that are spider villains and spider heroes and spider villains with that. So yeah, that could be major, it could be minor. It's hard to kind of like, it's literally just taking a guess as to like looking at the Spider Champions and going, what Spider-Verse characters are not in MCOC, and also the villains. Now, I've got my theories that I feel that it could be, because it's Unlikely Friends, it's going to be like a villain and a hero. So would it be something like Sandman or Lizard pairing up, or is it going to be something like villain and foes? Yeah, villain and hero, sorry. So it would be like Sandman with Spider-Man India, for example. Or is it going to be Lizard with Spider-Man Noir? Is it going to be Sandman pairing up with Spider-Woman? Is it going to be Madame Web, for example? So it could be like any of those. If we're talking unlikely, it's literally like you're just clutching at straws with everything. So that is where I kind of feel that could be with it. There's also the last one, no, the May one that Kabam say about is a Galactus-based event. This one's going to be This is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy that have to protect a relic. Now, I don't know if there's any clues into this as to like who could be like associated character. I can't remember if that's the is that the challenger, or is it not the champion? Oh, it's going to bug me that, because it like this. I don't know if this is to advertise this or all in association, because it could be something like, well, one of these various characters could be associated. Are we going to get Adam Warlock? I've seen Quasar, not Quasar, Moondragon there, and then there's others associated with it. There's Beta Ray Bill, you know, in this, that was in the top right hand corner of this particular artwork, which if I can pause it down properly to there, you can see part of that. But I don't know if this is just artwork chosen. It's a very interesting story that comes with this, because they talk about a protection of a relic. Now, if I can find the image just to kind of like showcase, which I can't, if you played the Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy game, then you'll know that you had to, what was it called? The Eternity Forge. You had to protect the Eternity Forge, which was the relic, like a relic, and you got to protect, not like an MCOC kind of relics, but this is kind of protection of the Eternity Forge. So I don't know if Kabam are doing a similar story arc or similar story narrative to that. But yeah, it could be any Guardians of the Galaxy members. You know, there's a lot of these members to kind of like let you know about. As I said earlier, there's Moondragon. Moondragon's quite a cool character. Again, would be a cool addition if she was put in. But there's tons. There's absolutely tons. Whether or not it is what is it? Yeah, Quasar. There's loads of former members who would have a look like that. Beta Ray Bill, Bug, Cosmo, Drax the Pacifist, maybe, I don't know. Gladiator. Ooh, could be Gladiator. That's the one I was looking for. That's the one I was kind of Calark. Yeah, that's the one I was getting confused with. But yeah, loads of characters with that. Loads of options. Could be many. Could even be, as I said, you know, Quasar as well, because he's pretty powerful. but you never know. The final thing Kabam allude to in this particular video is, you know, something with New Mutants, which is going to be, well, again, I don't know with this one. Because the terminology used by the person in the video is the word iconic. This is an iconic type of character. Now, take as it as you will, like who would be an iconic mutant character? Even if you look into Marvel Contest of Champions at the moment, it could even be like not a new iconic like X-Men character, mutant character, but it could be like just one of these, like, you know, Professor X helping out with the New Mutants, Magneto helping out with New Mutants, and some of the people that are coming in could be, you know, again, mutant associated with it. But it does give you the idea that maybe there would be some new, and like even most mutants that are like iconic within the space are already in game. There are a few exceptions to that haven't been added in. Off the top of my head, you could say Dazzler. Could say, well, the thing is, again, we're clutching at straws with the like most iconic. If you think of iconic when it comes to mutants, X-Men kind of comes to mind. So you kind of go like, okay, well, those are iconic characters. So again, clutching at straws with some of this stuff. Would it open up the possibility of seeing the likes of the Cannonball? Yeah, maybe. I think it's like Karma. There's again tons of characters. Bird Boy. Blink would be cool. Again, don't think it's ridiculously iconic. Warpath, yeah, Wolfsbane, Maxim, Mirage. There's a few. Boom Boom, Armor. Look, there are a few characters. Again, I wouldn't. This is why I'm kind of like it's a bit difficult to say the word iconic if that is associated. As said, it could be just a case it's an iconic member that's already in game that could help out some of the other mutants in some sort of way, as it could be a 2-mutant month. So it could be something like Shatterstar and one of the ones I've mentioned, Wolfsbane, Warpath, so many more. This is an interesting video if you do want to go and check it out. There's lots of information, Easter eggs and stuff that's really cool. So yeah, I do recommend going and checking out in the link in the description. And it was just about an unexpected thing that I didn't expect to kind of like, you know, come out today. But I thought I'd do a kind of reaction video and kind of like try to think who it could be for this for these particular champions. What are your thoughts? Put it in the comment section down below on this. I'm going to get back to like enjoying a little bit of time off, and then maybe back tomorrow with an MCN. I've got a scheduled in video, and then properly back on Tuesday. I want to focus on some stuff for Battlegrounds and some like really kind of cool guides and interesting guides, which I'm prepping and writing at the moment, and just doing all the stuff. But mainly relaxing. Got to do a bit of relaxing, I think, very important. But yeah, check out some other content located on the screen right now, and I'll see you all in the next video, whenever that'll be. Cheers, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye, and Happy New Year.